There was a discussion that I saw on Twitter earlier today, and it was basically from someone named Ewan Sinclair, who is literally an options wizard. Like, he's spent a massive time trading options in his career. He's fantastic, written textbooks, everything. He's fantastic. Give him a follow. But he was basically saying that whenever traders try and do economics, they get things wrong, effectively. And I kind of agree with that. I'm very much macro focused, but from a different perspective. I always mention to you guys about looking at the element of surprise. You know, what is the extent or the element of surprise from one data point to another? Now, the reason why I look at this in this way is because it's very different to how an economist might look at it. An economist might look at an inflation print that's higher and say, okay, this is exactly what's going to happen because that's by the textbook. However, markets do funny things. Markets do things like pricing things in earlier before the event. Markets do things like caring more about one piece of data over another because the context changes. Markets also care about positioning and things like that. So these are all things that economists wouldn't necessarily take into account. So from this perspective, I would agree with Ewan in that, you know, markets aren't the economy and economists can't necessarily do trading. But from a different perspective, it's about shifting the view on how economics and trading work together. I think that is absolutely key. And the number one way that you can do this is start looking purely at how the extent of surprise is the important thing and not the actual data itself.